Oh, my gosh, we're breaking up. I'm sorry, Tracy. Your call's breaking up. I'm sorry. Carol, hi, you're on Ground Zero.
Hi. Well, I just wanted to let you know that one thing that worries me about this group is that they kind of have a disregard for other people's, what's important to other people.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Well, like the park issue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about the park, it's about respect.
Mm-hmm. What about that point that was made that we have all these get-togethers where people drink beer and ruin the park, and no one seems to care about that?
For 1 or 2 days, that's not 5 weeks.
So the park's just as destroyed.
And they have permits, which carries insurance. Which means if they wreck the park, their insurance pays for it.
And if they decide to pay off that damage, then what's the problem?
Well, are they paying it off?
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I certainly hope so. I haven't heard anything about that yet.
You just heard somebody tonight say they were going to raise money to do it.
I don't know why they're not doing why they're not carrying permits to begin with.
Because it's civil disobedience, Carol, and you don't carry a permit during civil disobedience. People don't think to do that.
Well, the thing is, my main issue is that they're kind of coming across as an adversary to everyone else.
They're coming across as an adversary?
In our group, if you don't care about exactly what we care about, then you're the enemy.
Really?
That's how I felt.
When have they ever said that? When have they ever said that?
Well, it's their behavior.
What is their behavior? They didn't do anything violent to the police. It's not us against anyone else. They've never said that.
Blocking traffic
they didn't block traffic. They didn't block traffic. They didn't.
Yes, they did. They blocked streets.
No, they didn't. They did. Yes, they did block them in the beginning, but they didn't block them last night.
Oh,
they didn't. They walked away last night.
And also,
as large as my witness, they did it last night. He was sitting there with me.
And also, if they would just think of the police as people, get them out of those uniforms, see them in street clothes. They're people.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think
they're seeing everybody as the enemy, and if they didn't do that, my point is they might get more supporters.
I really don't see that at all. I mean, if you followed the news last night, they weren't. Okay, it's your viewpoint, but you need to open your mind and realize that they don't see everybody as the enemy.
Well, it's the viewpoint of myself and several of my friends, so I'm not alone in this.
Well, I don't think you are, and I know you're not.
I think it's something they have to take into account.
Well, okay.
I would love to see them succeed. In fact, I would love to be there with them when they succeed. I would love to be part of it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be part of a group that has this, superior attitude, and we're going to do this to your city, and you're going to like it, and you're going to shut up, and we're going to be special, and then we're doing this for you. I mean, come on.
I know what you're getting at, the sense of entitlement. Carol, you're against the sense of entitlement.
Entitlements, yes. And I signed a promissory note.
Yeah.
I signed one for my college education. I worked my butt off in work study. Plus, I took out loans. I paid them all back. Why can't they?
Okay, I agree.
If it's too big a bill, don't sign the damn note.
So your problem is the sense of entitlement. You know what that is, Carol?
Part of it.
That's a generational thing, and you and I can both relate to it, don't we?
It's personal responsibility.
It is,
I don't trust anybody who doesn't start out with a sense of personal responsibility.
And they probably don't trust anyone over. They probably don't trust anyone over 40 either.
But
you know that.
That's what we've got in the government now.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I'm just talking with you because I want.
It's the same thing.
I'm getting it out of you.
They think, we'll just stick it to the American people. We don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah, we need to stick. You know what? The American people don't need to be having it stuck to them. They need to stick it back to their leaders.
Yes, and they need to stand up for themselves and be responsible adults.
All right, Carol, you're right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You bet. Bye. Let's go to Jim. Jim, hi, you're on Ground Zero.
How you doing